here at Greensboro as we get tuned up and queued up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful premium sponsor and partner in Toyota. So if you want to go ahead and turn your attention to the above screens, one at the end of the pool, the even side, and one at pool center, feel free, and we'll be, Toyota will be showing us a little something, something. Wonderful. Wanted to thank Toyota for their sponsorship and their support of U.S. Masters Swimming at large. They've been a great partner for us, and we look forward to continuing our relationship with them. Wonderful support. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. Good morning, everybody. How we doing out there? Holla! Soon we'll be getting started for day 2. We have a whole bunch of 500-yard freestyles. Hey, bud. And we have 15 in the men's and 12 in the women's, 15 heats in the men's and 12 in the women's. So stay tuned. And coming up, we'll be doing our national anthem in just a wee bit. All right, all right, all right. Again, this is the 2021 U.S. Masters Swimming Short Course National Championships here at the beautiful Greensboro Aquatic Center. Welcome, everybody. Happy Thursday. If you would, please rise and remove your top cover. We'll go ahead and do our national anthem. And then shortly thereafter, with the blessings of our referees, officials, and starters, we'll get this party started. And if you turn your attention to the screens above, ladies and gentlemen, it's go time, go time. Coming up, it's heat 1 and 2 of the men's 500-yard freestyle. We have a total of 15 heats. And as soon as we get ourselves situated, we'll be getting this party started. We appreciate your patience. Time to check your goggles, your caps, your paraphernalia, all that kind of good stuff. And we'll be starting momentarily. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. If you know someone or you are that someone that has a little bit of free time and a free hand, we would love to have your support. Come on down and help us count for the 500 freestyles. We have a total of 27 heats, men's and women's combined. So we could use some help in terms of the counting department. And please stop by, see the announcer at the bulkhead area. And we appreciate you. Really, really, really thank you so much. And we've begun the beginning. Over in the odd course, starting us off, it's heat number 1 of the men's 500-yard freestyle, 20 lengths of the pool. We're in it to win it, ladies and gentlemen. In heat 1, lane 1, on the odd side. Heat 1 of 15 heats. Woo, baby. In lane 1, it's Patrick Cannon of Palm Beach. Lane 2 is David Miller of Low Country Masters. Lane 3 is Alex Fisher of Palm Beach Masters. Lane 4, Robert Bergstrom of Fullerton Fast Masters. Lane 5 is Cal Beatty, unattached. Lane 6, out of New York. I believe it's Brooklyn or Queens. I'm not quite sure. Can't remember. Gene Greenberg, unattached. Lane 7, John Houston of North Carolina, the home team. And in lane 8, it's Clyde Akbar of Swim Fort Lauderdale. And that's Coach Marty. Good luck. That's Coach Marty down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Coming up on the even side, lining them up, looking good. In lane 1, it's Mike Casper of Grand Strands Masters. Lane 2 is James Green, North Carolina. Lane 3, Joseph Walker of Sierra Nevada. Lane 4, David Quiggin, Palm Beach. Lane 5, Tony Rouse of San Diego. Lane 6, Vince Romano of Club Tribe. Lane 7, James Slaughter of Virginia Masters, up the road a piece. And in lane 8, it's Gerald Meyer of North Carolina. Go team, go. Heat number 2 coming at you. And there you have it, folks. Over on the odd side in heat number 1 of 15 heats in the men's 500-yard freestyle, our first event of today's roster, and we've got a full tilt boogie roster at that. We're getting bells, bells, bells. So people are, oh, and bells on the even side. Look at that. Here we go, here we go, here we go. And winning his 500 freestyle handily, lane number 2 on the outside with an 8:26.37, getting first place. And that's David Miller, Low Country Masters, 80 to 84 age group. Hoo-yah! In lane number 4 on the inside, 8:57.5 gets you second place. And that's lane 4. That's Robert Bergstrom of Fullerton Fast Masters, your top 2. Oh, look at there we go. Coming in at 9:55.66 on the odd side. In third place, in lane 3, Alex Fisher of Palm Beach Masters. To the person, to the swimmer, all of them are 80 to 85, 80 to 84, and 85 to 89. Congratulations, guys. Nice swim. Over on the even side, in lane number 4, dead center with a 6:36.56 to get first place, Palm Beach Masters' very own David Quiggin, 75 to 79. Right next door to him, in lane number 5, that's Tony Ralphs of San Diego Swim Masters out in California. He's 75 to 79 age group. And in third place on the even side, lane number 3, and that's Sierra Nevada Masters' very own Joseph Walker, 75 to 79 age group. Congratulations. That's heat 1 and 2. Coming up next, heats 3 and 4. Heats 3 and 4 coming up next on the odd and the even side, respectively. This is a call for counters. I need counters to please report to the bulkhead and the announcers table. Again, we'd love to have you down helping us out, supporting U.S. Masters swimmers. And I need counters to come on down to the bulkhead and help us out. We really appreciate it. If you've got some free time and a free hand, you're not swimming, again, please come on down and support your local U.S. Masters swimmer. Coming up, heats 3 and 4 on the ramp. Again, this is a call for lap counter assistance. You need some lap counter assistance on both bulkheads, the odd and the even side. Feel free to take an open lane and jump in. Not the pool, I'm just saying to jump in and help us out. We've got open lanes on the even side and open lanes on the odd side for the upcoming heats 3 and 4. And we're finishing up on the even side, heat number 2. Again, if you got some free time and a free hand, please come on down and help us out. And for those of you who are here, we really appreciate it. And in lane number 8 on the odd side, heat number 1, that's Clyde Akbar, 70 to 74 age group, out of Fort Lauderdale. Masters, that's Marty Shop down in Florida, as he comes in for his finish. And on the even side, I got lanes 1 and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Clyde Akbar. And over on the even side in lane number 1, steadfast and true, that's Mike Casper, 75 to 79 age group out of Grand Rapids, or I should say Grand Strand Masters. There we go. Ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Heats 3 and 4 in the pool. Coming up, heats 5 and 6. Again, a good rule of thumb. These are shorter distances with these 500, so swimmers all, coaches, as a reminder, you want to report earlier than usual. That's always a good rule of thumb, out of safety. There we go. Look at him, look at him. There we go. Again, want to thank our counters. Thank you so much for counting, and the swimmers appreciate it as well. And winning on the odd side, winning heat number 3 in lane 3. And that's Scott Merriman of New Albany Aquatics, 65 to 69 age group with a time of 6:32.78. Right next door in lane number 2 in second with a 7:14.61. Oh. Is Bruce Schroeder, 65 to 69, out of Southern Utah. And then over on the even side in lane number 4, dead center, it's Jim Clemens, Sawtooth Masters, with a 6:07.11 to win his heat. And right next door to him in lane 5, in second place with a 6:08.62 to take second in heat number 4. And that's Chuck Olson of Michigan Masters, don't you know, 70 to 74 age group, as we continue to motor through. Coming up, heats 5 and 6, ladies and gentlemen. Heats 5 and 6 swimmers. You're up next. And they're off. Active, both on the odd and the even side. Heats 5 and 6 in the pool. In heat number 5 on the odd side. In lane number 1, it's Mike Keeney of San Diego Swim Masters. Lane 2, Bradford Gandy of Reston. Lane 3 is Mark Majeska of Arizona. Lane 4, Christopher Gibson of Petty Aquatic Association. Lane 5, John Chambers, Agua Masters. Lane 6 is David Berting of North Carolina. Lane 7 is Dean Fochios of Wisconsin Masters, my home team, my alma mater. And in lane 8, rounding out the field, it's Alan Larson of Swim Fort Lauderdale. Again, that's Coach Marty and company. That is your field for Heat 5 of 15 on the odd side. On the even course in lane number 1. And that's Warren Ratley of Grand Strand. Lane 2, Michael Doyle of Lone Star. Lane 3 is Dirk 10 Grotenhuis, or Grotenhuis, I should say, of Manatee out of California, Manatee Aquatic Masters. In lane 4, it's George Sushkoff of Virginia. Lane 5 is Bruce Hobson of St. Louis. Lane 6 is Axel Sonderman of Lone Star. Lane 8, Fred Holtz of North Carolina. And in that's lane 7. And in lane 8, it's James Akiri of White Rock Masters. Coming up, heats 7 and 8. Heats 7 and 8. Gentlemen, you're up soon at a pool near you. This is a call for meet director Hill Caro. Hill Caro, would you report to the announcers table? Again, this is a call for a page for Hill Caro. Please report to the announcers table. I've got someone here for you. Holy smokes, it sounds like Christmas in July. A lot of bells going off. That or an alarm clock, one of the two. Coming up after this, we're coming in for landing on the odd and the even side, heats 5 and 6. Coming up on the ramp in just a wee while is heats 7 and 8. Heats 7 and 8.
Oh, I thought I was tired from yesterday. That's what I thought. Yeah, I did fine. just, I felt a little bit sluggish from yesterday. I did. Time is good. I was second fast. Which kind of surprised me. I was going to have a hard Yeah, that's the altitude drop. Yeah, that 2,200 feet difference. Yeah. So I do a
My, that was quick. Very quick. Bells are ringing on the odd side, and they'll be ringing pretty soon on the even side. We seat slowest to fastest, ladies and gentlemen. That's why that happens. The higher the number of the heat, the faster they are. And there it is. Even side. There are the bells. Headed for the barn, headed for home.
So fast. I think I went out pretty fast. Yeah. But I couldn't hold it. Oh well. You know what? You kind of needed that fight for where I am. Yeah. Yes, I appreciate it. You want my It'll be fun. You need to hydrate and eat something and sit down.
And heat number 10 on the even side, heat number 10 on the in and on the out. And over on the odd side, heat number 9 in the pool. Heats 9 and 10 underway. This is a call for heat 11 and 12. Heats 11 and 12, gentlemen. It's time to saddle up, guys. You'll be up here. You'll be up and ready in just a wee bit. on the odd side in heat number 9 of 15 heats. Event number 5, the men's 500-yard freestyle. In lane 3, it's Rusty Miller of Nashville Aquatics. Lane 4 is William Davis, North Carolina. Lane 5 is Michael Lucero of Golden Road. And in lane 6, it's Kevin Lewis of Palmetto Masters. In heat number 10, over on the even side, we have a full boat, a full heat. Lane number 1, Stephen Merritt of Georgia Masters. Lane 2, Kirk Wimberly of Windy Hill Athletics. Lane 3, Kurt Dixon of Golden Road. Lane 4 is Barton Wells unattached. Lane 5, Stephen Unruh of Nitro Swimming. In lane 6, Joseph Walter of North Carolina. Lane 7, Anthony Higgins of Germantown, Maryland. Actually grew up by Germantown. In lane number 8, it's Mark Rubacki, meet director, North Carolina. Currently in the water and currently underway. Gentlemen, in heats number 11 and 12 of event number 5, the 500-yard freestyle, you're due to be up on the ramp in just a bit. Also, and this is directed more to the back training pools that are open, wanted to encourage everybody to utilize the traditional Masters entry of feet first. No jumping, no diving. Again, when you enter the pool, either here on the main courses, the diving well, anywhere there's water, including the training pools out back, we ask that you enter feet first. No jumping, no diving. We appreciate it. This has been a public service announcement brought to you by US Masters. And again, we're seating slowest to fastest, and there's the bell on the odd side. Heat number 9, getting it. And bells on the even side to bring them home. Again, next up, heats 11 and 12. Heats 11 and 12. Coming up next at a pool near you. Yeah, we're trying to, we're doing the best we can. Yeah. As we roll in to finish heats 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 ramp up, I wanted to put out a call to all folks. If you've got some free hand and free time, we appreciate it. If you could come on down and do some counting for those that are swimming the 500. Again, I have a total of 15 heats in the men's and 12 women's in the 500. So this is a call. If you could, that'd be great. We'd love to have you. And you get a 50-yard line seat. It's pretty good. It's where the action is. Again, this is a call for counters. Please stop on by and grab a lane as you see fit. Grab a lane. And we won't hold it against you if you want to count for 2 lanes at once. That'll work too. And on the odd side, it's heat number 11. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Next up, just so you know, swimmers, gentlemen, it's going to be heat 13 and 14 coming up. Heats 13 and 14. This is a call for you guys. It's time to saddle up, gentlemen, as we roll into the finish for the heats in the pool, and that is heat 11 and 12 currently underway. And winning his heat on the inside, over on the odd side, heat 11, and that is lane number 4 with a 5:17.5, and that's Zach Newcomer. That's a great name, out of Wisconsin Masters. In second place on one side, in lane 5, And that's David Dornhaus of New England with a time of 5:29.53. And on the flip side, in lane 3, getting third place with a 5:35.73, John Decker out of Greenville. Over on the even side, heat number 12, winning it on the inside, lane number 4. And that's David Hildebrand of Club Tribe. And second, right next door to him in lane number 3, is Scott Loader of Palm Beach. Those are your top 2 finishers. Coming up, heats 13 and 14. Heats 13 and 14 on the ramp as we roll to the finish in their respective heats. On the even side, to round out your top 3 finishers in lane number 5, and that's Michael Sabala of Chelsea Piers with a time of 5:32.22. And we're in it to win it. Currently underway. It's heats 13 and 14 on the odd and even side, respectively. In heat number 13, it's in lane number 2, it's Robert Degray. Connecticut Masters. In lane 3, Jonathan Stone of Occoquan Swimming. In lane number 4, it's Michael Delanoche of North Carolina. In lane 5 is Calvin Schildknecht of Blue Ash. In lane 6, it's Patrick McNellis of Nickel City Splash. Over on the even side in heat number 14, in lane number 1, Brian Van Cleve of my alma mater, Wisconsin Masters. Lane 2 is Scott McNerney of New England. In lane 3, it's Ross Karakivrock of Little Rock. Kind of rhymes, kind of like a song. In lane number 4, it's Cav de Oliveira Kaze, Palm Beach. In lane number 5, it's Christopher Stickle of St. Pete's Masters. Lane 6, it's Dave Ross. Thank you. Thanks, dear. In lane number, God, I love this job. I love this job. Pinch Me, I'm Dreaming. It's lane 6, heat 14. It's Dave Rossi of North Carolina. Lane 7, Anthony Wallace of Georgia Masters. Rounding out the field, Lane 8, it's Joseph Covington of District of Columbia Masters. Gentlemen, in heats 15 and 16, be aware, be advised. It's time to saddle up, gentlemen. Get ready, get on it. You're next. Bells again, bells they will be ringing. I tell you, the higher the number of the heat, the faster we go. We've got one more heat, ladies and gentlemen. It's a burner. One more heat, heat number 15 on the odd side. It's going to be a fun race. Stay tuned, more fun to come at a pool near you. I want to remind everybody that we will finish the 500 men's event first, and then we will start the ladies event with heats 1 and 2. But again, first order of business, finish the men's 500-yard freestyles, total of 15 heats in all. Coming up. And winning heat number 13 on the odd side, the men's 500-yard freestyle. Event number 5 in lane number 4 with a 4:46.43. And that's Michael Delanoche of North Carolina, the home team. Right next door to him in lane number 5, getting second with a 5:01.96. And that's Calvin Schildknecht of Blue Ash. Again, as a reminder, one more heat on the odd side. The final heat, heat number 15 of 15. Men's event number 5, 500-yard freestyle. Turn and burn, baby, turn and burn. All eyes on you. And winning on the even side, heat 14. In lane number 4, it's Cav de Oliveira Caze of Palm Beach. Boom like a shot. Heat 15 of 15. In lane number 3, it's Brian Henry of North Carolina, the home team. Lane number 4, it's David Reeder. By the way, David Reeder is a columnist for Swimming World. Just thought you might want to know. In lane number 5, rounding out the field, it's James Porkonowski of Nickel City Splash. That is your field for the final heat of event number 5, the men's 500-yard freestyle. Let's take a look. Out in front with a commanding lead, it is Dave Reeder with a split of 53.92, followed by lane number 5 with a 54 point. 200 split of 2:19.96 out of lane number 4, David Reeder, Palmetto Masters. Right next door to him, hanging on to his feet in lane number 5. That's James Porkanowski of Nickel City Splash, hanging tough. But Dave Reeder's starting to open up the lead as we go into the 250. 249.03. Man, you got to give it up for James Porkanowski in lane number 5. He just is hanging in there like a champion. And as we're cooking with gas, here we go. Bell goes to David Reeder. 25 to 29 age group Palmetto Masters. The national record for his age group of 25 to 29 is a 420.82. Worth mentioning, if nothing else. Next door to him in lane number 5, James Porkanowski. National is a 424.81 for his age group, which is 18 to 24. And your top 2 finishers for heat number 15, our final heat of event number 5. In lane number 4, David Reeder, Palmetto Masters with a 443.39 to win it. Next door in second place with a 450.58, James Porkanowski of Nickel City Splash. Nice race, guys. Well done. And coming in to finish up with lane 3 in third place with a time of, and that's Brian Henry of North Carolina, the home team, 25 to 29, with a time of 5:22.95. Woo, baby. Okay, here we go. And we begin the begin once again. It's a brand new heat. I should say heats, and a brand new event, event number 6. It is event number 6, heat number 1 on the odd side. I have a wonderful little tidbit here. In lane number 2 is Luann Conley of Wisconsin Masters. Lane 3 is Jackie Marr of San Diego. Lane 3 is, again, Dr. Jane Katz of Agua Masters. And rounding up the field in lane number 5 on the inside is a gal, Charlotte Sandal of Big Sky, Montana. Ladies and gentlemen, she is swimming a 500-yard freestyle, 20 lengths of the pool. Guess what? She's in the 95 to 99 age group. So if you feel like standing up and cheering her on through the course of her 500, knock yourselves out. And at the end of this here race, when they finish and she finishes her race, I say we give her a rousing round of applause. Again, Miss Charlotte Sandal, Big Sky, Montana, 95 to 99 age group. Wow. Holy smokes. Over in the even side, heat number 2, it's a full boat, almost. In lane number 1, it's Nancy Van Ast, Palmetto. Lane number 2, Francine Williamson of Georgia Masters. Lane 3, Judy Gillies, Arizona. Lane 4, Ann Page of St. Pete Masters. Lane 5 is Elise Ragland of Team Texas Masters. You know, down in Texas, they make them big down there. In lane number 6, Carolyn Lyman of Swim Utah. And in lane 7, your field in Molly Myers of Tennessee Aquatics. Coming up, ladies, heats 3 and 4. As a reminder, there are a total of 12 heats in this here women's 500-yard freestyle, event number 6. And winning heat number 2 on the even side with a time of 7:18.71 in lane number 2. And that's Francine Williamson of Georgia Masters. Over on the other side in lane number 5, getting second place with a 7:41.22. And that's Elise Ragland of Team Texas, don't you know? Over on the odd side, continuing to motor on with heat number 1. Woofda, there they go. Heat number 4 on the even side. Again, wanted to remind everybody on the odd side, heat number 1 of this event number 6, the women's 500-yard freestyle, 20 lengths of the pool. Our esteemed Charlotte Sandal of Big Sky, Montana, 95-99, is coming in for landing in just a little while, so stay tuned. More fun to come. Hey, what's up? And over on the even side, it's heat number 4 and lane number 2. It's Karen Rokich of Swim Kentucky. Lane 3 is Kathy Garnier of Colorado. Lane 4 is Tracy Greeley of New England. Lane 5, Lynn Barnhart of O2 Performance. Lane 6 is Denise Brown of Michigan Masters, don't you know? Gosh darn. And in lane 7, it's Carla. In lane 7, it's Carla Albano of Swim Fort Lauderdale, down in Florida Way. There we go. I got to tell you, I'm watching our friend Charlotte swim, and she has got a beautiful stroke. Look at those high elbows. Look at that smooth cadence. Doesn't get much better than that, folks. We continue to motor on. We've got a total of 12 heats in this event, the women's 500-yard freestyle, event number 6. Next up, it'll be heat number 3 and heat number 6. Heat number 3 and heat number 6 coming up in just a wee while. Also, too, swimmers, if you haven't seen them yet, they're out there and they're ready for you. We have our vendors on station with, we've got Tri-Swim out there. We've got our official merchandise folks. That's Rob and Stephanie at Green Layer. And they're located at the entrance of the Aquatic Center. So feel free to stop by. Any questions you have, feel free to pick up your Memento t-shirt and apparel, and so on and so forth. So just want to let you know, we appreciate them being here. They really do add a lot to us, to the U.S. Masters swimming experience. So we thank them, and we appreciate their support in keeping us, equipment upped, I should say. And it's the bell on the even side. And the bell goes to the inside burner on lane number 4, in lane number 4. Tracy Greeley of New England Masters, 60 to 64 age group, with a substantial lead in her 500 freestyle, bringing it home as bells go off for the rest of the swimmers in their lanes as well. And on the even side, winning her heat with a time of 5:53.21 in lane number 5. And that's Lynn Barnhart of O2 Performance. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in for a landing, our wonderful star emeritus swimmer of the day and of the meet, 95 to 99 age group, women's, Charlotte Sandal, Big Sky, Montana. Let's see what she does. Let's see what her time. Pay attention to the screen on the odd side. Heat number 1, lane number 5. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. 16:59.39. Well, looks like we've got 2 more going. She's coming back. My bad, folks. I got a little excited there. No, I was just testing you to see if you were paying attention. There we go. Coming up on the even side, it's heat number 6, event number 6, the women's 500-yard freestyle. Heat number 6 on the ramp at the ready. In second place, in lane number 3, is Ms. Garnier out of Colorado Masters with a 6:04.78. In third place, in between 1 and 2, is Tracy Greeley in lane number 4 with a 6:05.52. And rounding out your top 4 finishers in lane number 6, that's Denise Brown of Michigan Masters in lane 6 with a 6:21.56. Up next, heat number 6. Let's bring her home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring her home. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Charlotte Sandal. 18:48.37. Charlotte, you're a winner in my book. 95 to 99 age group, Big Sky, Montana. Go get it. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, it doesn't get much. Well, it gets a whole lot better. We got a whole lot more fun over the next 3 days, and we're happy that you're here. Enjoy yourselves. Have at it. Currently underway, it's event number 6. I've got heat number 3 in the pool. I've got heat number 6, odd and even, respectively. In heat number 6 on the even side, I've got Mary Doré of North Carolina. In lane number 2, I've got Tate Michael of Connecticut. Lane 3 is Janet Goodridge of Illinois. Lane 4 is Lori Hugg of Colonial 1776. Lane 5 is Valerie Jenkins, Oregon Masters. Lane 6, Maria Elias. Newly engaged Maria Elias. I hope you're listening, James. Out of Palmetto Masters, lane number 7 is Linda Irish Bostic of Palm Beach. And in lane 8, it's Heather Hutner of Movi. Over on the odd side, heat number 3, just in. In lane number 1, it's Betty Lampy, unattached. Lane 2 is Beth Estelle of New England. Lane 3 is Phyllis Quinn of the O Club. That's the Olympic Club out in California. Lane 4 is Patricia Hood of Colonial 1776. Lane 5, Marie Berry of Nashville. Lane 6, Christina Forgrave of North Carolina. Lane 7, Elizabeth Wygand of Reston, just up the road a piece. And in lane 8, it's Sandy Golding of North Carolina, the home team. Coming up, it's going to be heat number 5 and 8. Heats 5 and 8, ladies. You're up next. Like a really good synthesis or synergy. Trials was amazing. Heat number 6 on the even side in lane number 4. And that's Lori Hugg of Colonial 1776. Getting second place in lane number 3 right next door with a 5:50.05. And that's Janet Goodridge of Illinois Masters. Great name. And rounding out your top 3 finishers in lane number 5 out of Oregon with a 5:51.75, taking third. And that's Miss Jenkins, Valerie Jenkins, Oregon Masters. Coming up, heat number 8. And we begin once again with a brand new heat in event number 6, the women's 500-yard freestyle, 12 heats in all. In lane number 1, it's Marcy Curran of Illinois. Lane number 2 is Tara Mack of Great Bay Masters. Lane 3, Amelia Fox of Connecticut Masters. Lane number 4, Heidi George, unattached, out of Stanford. That's out in California. Lane number 5 is Allison Hayden, St. Pete Masters. Lane 6 is Kissa Kruzko of New England. And lane 7, rounding out the field, it's Erin McCabe of Nashville. Pay close attention to our gal in lane number 4, Heidi George. She is true. She is unattached, yes. But her time, her seat time, 5:01.1, already beats the national record of 5:04.13. So the question is, what will she do today, right now? Stay tuned, folks. More to come. Pressure. Again, thank you for everybody who's been counting today. You guys rock it like it's hot. We really appreciate it. And so do the swimmers. Coming up on the odd side, it'll be heat number 5, winning it in heat number 3 in lane number 2. She did. 5:04.10. You got a 5:03? It's heat number 8. Wanted to mention and congratulate Heidi George in lane number 4. It's true she's unattached, but she just broke the national record of 5:04. Her time of 5:03.5 breaks the national record, although her category, her classification is unattached. But congratulations nonetheless, Heidi. Way to go. Heat 10 up next on the even side. Heat 10 up next. And we start simultaneously on both courses once again. Over on the odd side, it's heat number 5, event 6, the women's 500-yard freestyle. And on the even side, it's heat number 10. Again, the women's 500-yard freestyle. This is a page for Marco Ricaldi. Marco Ricaldi, please report to the announcer's table, or please report to the announcer's table. We have your wallet, your cell phone. We got the whole package. Again, this is a call for Marco Ricaldi. If you haven't left yet, please come by the announcer's table right away. Again, paging Marco Ricaldi to the announcer's table right away. We have a bunch of things I think you'll want back. And we're in the pool once again with both heats on the odd and the even side. On the odd side, heat 7 just off the blocks, and 2, heat 12 on the even side just off the blocks as well. Wanted to remind everybody as we move along in this event number 6, the women's 500-yard freestyle, a total of 12 heats in all. Again, being on heat 7 in the odd side and heat 12 on the even. We will have a break between the AM session, the AM morning session, and the PM afternoon session. And of course, today the PM session, the afternoon, is all about the 400 IMs. So we will break when this event is concluded, and there will be an opportunity for people to get in to both the odd and the even courses to warm up, warm down, practice some starts and sprints in the designated lanes, etc. And it's lunchtime. So there you have it, folks. On the even side, on the odd side, in heat number 7, it is Kate Erickson of Virginia Masters in lane number 1. Lane number 2 is Stephanie Dennison, unattached. Lane 3, Tabitha Brandt of St. Pete Masters. Lane 4 is Pam Rogan. Continuing on, lane number 4 of heat number 7 on the odd side. And that's Lori Hugg of Colonial 1776. Oops, I take it back. Pam Rogan of Georgia Masters. Lane number 5 is Carrie Stolar of Minnesota Masters. Lane 6, Katie Gilbert of North Carolina. Lane 7, her teammate, Carrie Maycock of North Carolina. And rounding out the triple threat from North Carolina in lane number 8 is Dana Green. That is your heat number 7 on the odd side. Heat number 12 on the even side. In lane number 1, we have Alyssa Padiasek of Gator Swim. Lane 2 is Sarah Bennett of Iowa Masters. Lane 3, Ashley May of North Carolina. Lane 4, Catherine Zimmerman of Woodlands. Lane 5 is Rebecca Battles of Palm Beach. And in lane 6, it's Madeline Johnson of Silver Peak Performance. After this, we have on the odd side, we have heat 9 and 11 coming up. At which point, when we finish heat 11 on the odd side, we'll go to break and come back at noon, or I should say come back at 11:50, do the national anthem, and launch into the afternoon itinerary. Again, the higher the number of the heat, the faster we go. Already getting bells on the even side in heat number 12. And winner heat, soundly I might add, with a time of 5:19.18. Wow. In lane number 4, winning it with a time of 5:19.18. That's Catherine Zimmerman of Woodlands Masters Swim Team out of Texas. On the outside smoker in lane number 6 with a 5:26.62. Madeline Johnson of Silver Peak Performance. And right next to her, in between, Catherine Zimmerman and Madeline Johnson in lane number 5 with a time of 5:41.35 to take third place. And that's Rebecca Battles of Palm Beach Masters, PBM. And those are your top 3 finishers. Also during the break, as we move toward the afternoon session of IMs, the men's and women's, if you've got some time, you might want to stop out by the registration entrance area of the Aquatic Center and check out our village of vendors out there with a whole host of products. And the official meet merchandise people, Rob and Stephanie of Green Layer, they're there with your Memento t-shirts and pullovers and all that kind of good stuff for the 2021 U.S. Masters Swimming Short Course Nationals Championships. In addition to them, we've got vendors next door with a whole host of products, goggles, caps, shampoos, and all that kind of good stuff. So feel free to check them out. were just talking about connectivity. And really wonderful peanut butter and jelly people. Yeah, baby. DJ.
Bill Meyer, right?
Bill Meyer?
Yeah.
Probably more my face.
Yeah, I guess. The allergic guy.
And currently underway, it's heat number 9 of 12 heats. We've got one more heat after this, ladies and gentlemen, before we go to break between our morning and afternoon sessions. In lane number 1, heat number 9, we have Lauren Lewis of North Carolina. Lane 2 is Renee Hukkinen, unattached. Lane 3 is Irish Holland of North Carolina. Lane 4, Andy Angelino of Okaloosa's Liquid Dragons. Lane 5, Ashley Whitney of Nashville Aquatics. Lane 6 is Heather Congdon of Swim Fort Lauderdale. Lane 7 is Kelly Darlack of Nickel City Splash. And in lane 8, it's Catherine Old of North Carolina. That's your heat number 9. Ladies of our final heat of the morning session, heat 11, be advised, time to grab your goggles, grab your cap, because you're up in just a wee little bit. Again, the higher the number of the heat, folks, the faster they go. And winning her heat, lane number 4 with a 5:16.61, it is Andy Angelino, Okaloosa's Liquid Dragons, down, I believe, Florida way, if I'm not mistaken. Coming in second on the other side in lane number 5, that is Ashley Whitney of Nashville Aquatics, home of country music, 5:24.91. And on the flip side in lane number 3, in third place with a 5:27.89, and that's Irish Holland. Great name. Love that. And she's North Carolina home team. Those are your top 3 finishers. Coming up, heat number 11, the final heat of this morning's session. We'll go to break. You could utilize the odd or the even courses to warm up, warm down. We'll do starts and stops. We'll do starts and sprints in a designated lane. And then we'll see you for the afternoon session. Lock and load, folks. The IMs are on the way. Here we go, here we go, here we go. This is a really fast heat, ladies and gentlemen. Take a look. It's heat number 11 on the odd side. In lane number 1, it's Rebecca Klopp of North Carolina. Lane number 2, it's Heather Mohorn of Finns Aquatics. Lane number 3, Stephanie Heatley. She's unattached. Lane 4 is Whitney Hauser of North Carolina. Lane 5 is Kimberly Gasparovich. There we go. Palmetto Masters, lane number 6, Mary Elizabeth Caldwell of North Carolina. Lane number 7, Logan Klinsky of Nashville. And rounding out the field of this final heat of this morning's program, it's Laura Matthews unattached. Heat number 11, odd side. And there it is. It's the bell for the final heat of this morning's program. There they go. Bells are chiming. Well, this is great. We got a nice race going as we head to the finish for heat number 11 on the odd side. Who's it going to be? And in for the touch and the win in lane number 2 on the outside. I'll be darned. Look at that. Heather Mohorn wins her heat with a time of 5:25.02. Right next door to her in hot pursuit, unattached. In lane number 3, that's Stephanie Heatley, 30 to 34 age group time, 5:32.98. And right next to them in lane number 4, getting third place with a 5:35.01. And that's Whitney Hauser of the home team, North Carolina. And in lane number 7 to round out the top 4 finishers out of Nashville Masters Aquatics, 5:35.93. And that's Logan Klinsky, 25 to 29 age group. Ladies and gentlemen, it's lunchtime. Wanted to congratulate all swimmers. Wanted to thank all our counters. God bless you. Really, really. We really couldn't have done it as well without you. So thanks to one and all the counters, lab counters, the timers. We will see you in just a wee little bit on the flip side. At this time, both the odd and the even courses are open for business for warming up, warming down. And I believe we'll be calling the shots for a designated start and sprint lanes only on either side. We'll be back here to get started. Our hard start for the afternoon, the PM session of 400 IMs, men's and women's, is noon. So be in place. We'll clear the pool about 11:50 so we can get our national anthem and get started. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful lunch. Stay safe. Last but not least, I want to thank our officials, our starters, our logistics staff, Hill Carroll, Mark Rabacki, Uncle Herb. I want to thank Uncle Herb down there. And yeah, anyway,